Oh dear, here you go. All right. New Year's issues, I guess. Hi, Peter, and welcome to the Electronic Show. And I'm sorry to everybody for the 7 minutes of missing audio. I thought that setting there was only for me. YouTube has also made a lot of changes. I can't get my old script to work anymore, but at least the chat seems to be working, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna start from scratch again. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome to the Electronic Show, and I hope you had a really good Christmas. And I hope that you went into the new year really, really well. I know that I did, and I'm hoping that you guys are okay. Okay, we're going to be talking about 3D printing today. I am sorry that the audio was missing. I have no idea how that happened, but it's back now. Thank you, Peter. And I was mentioning this 3D printing stuff that I was Yahi, which is one of my characters that I printed on my new 3D printer before. I wanted the printer in colors, so what I've done is that I've printed separate parts. This is the pants are separate, the jacket is separate, and the hair is separate. The hair is actually really detailed and really difficult to do because I had to fit the face into the hair, and that's really tricky to do if you look at the model here. It is not an easy thing to do. If you're wondering how I did the text onto this, it was as simple as actually just timing it correctly when I changed filament. So what I did, I let the bottom print until it comes to the edge, and then I quickly change filament into the skin color, and then it continues to print the rest until I reach the top here. There's a couple of sockets inside of here that I've been modeling you don't see here, and that's because I could put that directly. I can put the pants directly onto the legs, and I've made some holes inside of the legs so it actually fits perfectly. And I'm using something that they used to call hot snot, hot glue, in order to glue these things together. In the future, I'm actually planning to use a 3D handheld printer, one of those you can paint 3D with in the air. It's kind of a toy and not really useful for anything else than gluing these things together. Okay. I'm going to be checking now to see if more people have been joining us. If you just joined, I am Tommy Helgevold, your host. I'm looking to the side here because I have a monitor, and to the side I'm checking everything is running live because I had just reconnected all the equipment since our last transmission last year before Christmas, just to make sure that everything is okay. And it's not that easy, but okay, let's check out the chat. All right, Peter. All right. I have also been doing other things in 3D printing. One of the things that I've been doing in 3D printing that has caught on really lately and become really, really popular on Reddit is I was thinking, I'm going to explain to you where this actually came from. I wanted to make a holder for my toothbrush because you know the problem. You can put the toothbrush in a cup holder. You can put your toothbrush laying down or something like that on a piece of paper or maybe a little bit of plastic. It's always the same thing. You don't want to get the toothbrush to be dirty. So I was thinking, I have a 3D printer. Why don't I print a toothbrush holder? And I did that. And after that, I was thinking, I have a really boring toilet hanger, where you hang your toilet rolls. And it was also broken. So I was thinking, why should I buy a new one? I can just print a new one. So since I'm into video games and retro and stuff like that, I only thought it was fitting to make a Space Invaders toilet paper holder. And this one became really popular on Reddit because I just posted it yesterday. Check this out. This is a toilet holder where you can actually put it fits automatically. As you can see, it's a little bit flexible, and that means that the toilet roll would just snap right in. Not only that, you can see there's a rim around here, and that is a glow-in-the-dark PLA that I've been using to print with. The same trick I told you about when I made this, when I changed the colors really quickly, changed the filament. I used the same trick for creating an outline here. And of course I need to model the outline. I'll show you a little bit closer. Let's go to Reddit, and because I thought it was kind of fun that it hit Reddit, and it hit the front page in 3D printing. So let's check that out. Right, you can see here I made the top of Reddit today. So let's go in and see the post that I made. See, I clicked the wrong area. I'm looking at two windows at the same time. And here you can see it glows in the dark. I used a special camera setup with a like 20 seconds exposure time in order to make that dark room exposure. And this is how the toilet roll hanger looks in the dark. And this is how it looks with the toilet roll on it. And it got a lot of votes on Reddit and became one of the top posts on the 3D printing page. That's kind of fun, I think. So yeah. So Peter, how you been doing? Well, it isn't as live as I would hope to be. I think there's like maybe 2 minutes delay or something like that online, so it's not so easy to catch what people are saying. Let's see if there's more people have joined. I'm gonna open the bigger chat window because YouTube has sort of screwed up my chat window systems. I have to fix that. I have to look at that. All right. Right. Okay. We have roughly 45 minutes left of the show, and I'm not going to wait for more visitors now. But if you were late to the show, then you can always watch this later on. I'm sorry about the 7 minutes of missing audio at the beginning. This is something that happens. Things like that does happen. And I'm going to see if there's any way to edit that out later on. If you didn't see this, that means that I've managed to edit that out, because this is a live show. I'm not editing this here. I'm editing this in YouTube. Okay. Some of the users have been sending me gifts, which I'm very excited about. That's pretty cool. Some unknown user from Germany, someone who has chosen to be anonymous, has sent me a bunch of gifts. And I have recorded the opening of that package because I love unboxing. Now, Peter, do tell me if the sound is missing on this one as well, because I hope the sound is here, because I can only see it on the VU meters on my screen. As I speak now, I can see there's a meter, so I know there's sound, but I'm not really sure if it's being streamed. So I'm going to go to that video right now where I'm doing the unboxing. So let's check this out. Yet, so I have no clue what's inside. I've gotten mail from my viewers. I love to get mail from my viewers. Let's see what we got. Big, easy to understand address. They're right there. So let's check this out. This is from Deutschland, I believe. Interesting. I have no idea who shipped this. It says fragile tube inside. Ooh, that's exciting. I gotta find out what this is. I haven't opened it yet, so I have no clue what's inside. But every single time, since it's a little bit long time until we start again in 2017, I thought it was a good idea just to, record every single time I get these and open them on video. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna open this one now, see what's inside. Let's find out. I'm gonna use a graphics knife. I'm gonna use a graphics knife to open this thing. Right, graphics knife. I'm the graphics knight. I am the graphics knight in shining armor. Or pajamas looking t-shirt and this kind of hair. Anyway, I'll open it. Okay, let's find out what's on the side of here. Alrighty. I'm excited. I love to get mail. It says tubes, especially when it's tubes, right? I have no idea what it is. Someone was obviously found of cat food. So it's someone with a cat, I think. Duh, you think? I have no idea. I'm just going to open it up. Let's see what's inside. It's well packaged. Well, it says fragile, so it's got to be, I guess I got to be fragile too, Be really careful opening this thing. See what's inside. Oh, it's really well packaged. Watch this. Yes! Exciting. Can't wait.
Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's all kinds of tubes, I think. I'm really excited. Isn't every day I get some weird packages like this? I like this. Yes! Tubes! Brand new tubes! I love this! Oh god, I can't wait. I gotta open this. I gotta see what's inside. There's a brand new tube in here. This is 1T4, I think. I have no idea what tube that is, but I'm gonna Google it later. It says Radio Technical Professional. It's very well packaged. Oh well, I'm checking it out later. There's more stuff in here. I better check it out. Ooh, more tubes. Another 1T4. I gotta find out what those tubes are. There's a big package in here. I don't know what that is. No, please tell me this is not. This can't be right. Oh yes, 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 yes. This is something I have been wanting for such a long time. Who sent this? Who knew that I wanted this? I gotta find out. Hang on. It doesn't say who sent it. Ah! I guess I gotta find out later on the show when you guys watch this. I am not going to open this before you guys see this, because now I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I think it's that ping pong on a chip thing that Conrad used to sell many years ago. And I mean many years ago. If I'm not entirely mistaken, this could be like from the 80s or something like that. And it has like it's like a chip with it's like 16 video games or something like that on a chip. And you need a video screen in order to see it. So whoever sent this in, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this. And a couple of tubes. We're gonna find out what those are later on. Thank you very much. Next package. Let's see what we have.
There is something that has changed. I have to turn the sound off and on manual. That's probably what happened last time when I checked out the video. I tried to avoid the echoing from my desktop. Anyway, that was the unboxing of those things. I haven't opened this package quite yet. I waited actually all the way to the show because I have no idea what's inside of it actually. But I have it right here, fully unopened, as you can see, totally sealed, factory sealed. It's still here. So I was thinking we were going to open this thing right here and right now, and so why not? So let's check it out. Let's see what's inside. I actually thought there was a video chip inside of this. So you're supposed to have a video screen. But now that I read, I'm not really good at German, but it says something about 120 Einzeln LEDs abgebildet. So there's probably 120 LEDs in this. I hope there's LED modules and I don't have to solder 120 LEDs, but hey, that could be fun. Maybe we can do that live on the show. Let's go to the chat window at the same time. All right, a little bit out of sync. Oh yeah, that could happen, I guess. Let's go to the close-up cam and open this thing. And whoever sent this to me, thank you very much for sending this to me. I love getting gifts. Who doesn't? This is fun. Let's check it out and see what's inside. Really curious about this. I've been waiting 20 days to open this thing. Oh, I think the box itself is the video game. There's like holes for those knobs here, I think. Let's see what's inside. Is that a SD card slot? I wonder. How do I... Oh, right. Something fell out. Oops. Like this. Let's see here. It's actually already built. That's kind of a surprise. That's kind of a disappointment. I was actually hoping I was going to build this thing myself. This seems like it's already built. It has the entire electronics here, it seems. Okay. That's kind of an interesting surprise. Well, look at that. Bunch of SMD components and a small microcontroller. I wonder which one. Let me put the glasses on and see what it says. It says Atmel. Atmel. Ah, we have a live microscope. We can put this under the live microscope. Let's see. Let's go to the live microscope and see what it says. Yep. This is an Atmel Atmega. There you go. Atmega 8. Oh, it's one of those 8-bit ones, I think. And here's the LEDs. We can actually watch those. There's a bunch of LEDs on them, like that. Cool. Let's go back to the close-up cam and see if we can put this one together. Maybe I should just turn on my soldering iron there and just check it out. See if I have some batteries for it. Interesting. Oh. It has a retro cover as well. Interesting. Probably supposed to glue that thing together. Glue it on or something like that, I think. If one wants to, I think. Let's find out. It seems to be the pot meters and stuff like that. No? Yeah. There's 2 pot meters. No prizes for guessing where those are supposed to be. That's pretty clever. They actually made it the box itself. Small adhesives there. Whatever those are used for. I'm guessing these goes in here. This is not plastic. That's the interesting part. This is in fact not plastic at all, which is kind of interesting. But hey, why not? Let's connect this thing and see if it works. Yeah, this is a little flimsy. The screws here are super shoddy quality. Maybe I should just leave those out. There we go. Get those on now. All right. Let's put the next one on. You can't be mistaken about the direction because there's like a hole where it stops it from going around. In a way, there's like a small hole there, as you can see, where it goes through. Alrighty. That actually sits. Alright. There's a couple of knobs there. Let's get those knobs out. See if anybody has joined us in the chat if you were here. Alright. Yeah, it is for 2 players. There's no doubt about that. It is a ping pong game of some sort. Fortunately, we don't have 2 players right here. It's not network compatible, I'm afraid. But let's continue to build it and see what we can come up with. Yep. I need a screwdriver for this. I think a small one. Let's see if I have one ready prepared here, I think.
Yeah, this one fits. Let's put this one on. There's like a little screw inside of here in order to adjust it. There you go. And the next one. There we go. We have two connected like this. Let's see what we can do with the next one. We have soldered this together. There's a little bit of wire with it. I'm kind of wondering what those two are for. I guess I'm about to find out. Maybe I should read the manual. It should be quite easy to connect. It says GND and 4 volts here. I mean, it's not really rocket science. 4.5 volts. And yeah, it's not really rocket science. It should be relatively easy to connect. Says K1, K2. Okay. This could be let's find out where they're supposed to be connected. There's a manual here about this. It's all in German. There's no English. Nope, no English or German. So yeah. But let's connect it. We can have some fun with that. Let's connect it. See if how that works. My German is not too good, but it shouldn't be too difficult. This should be relatively easy. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what it means by this. You know, there's like this connectors, these two wires here. You know, they've included. I must admit, I have absolutely no idea where that goes. But I guess we got to figure it out somewhat. Let's just connect it to the electricity and see what happens. I think we could do that. Maybe it's like a on and off button or something. I don't know. Well, could be. Touch function, maybe. Cheap form of a start on and off thing. Okay, I'm kind of wondering where the on and off button is on this one, because I can't find any. There's no click function either on the potentiometers. So obviously there is not an obvious on and off button. But I do know now where the ground is supposed to be, and I do know where the plus is supposed to be. I mean, it's not rocket science. Just connect the black one to the GND, the ground. And the red one. To the plus, 4.5 volts. And let's go get some batteries for that. They have done it the easy way. See if anybody has joined the chat. Alrighty.
Yeah, Peter. Sometimes we don't use instructions. Sometimes we just don't use instructions. Okie dokie, we have live. There's a small demo running, I suppose. This is kind of funny. Alrighty. How am I supposed to connect this one to this one? It doesn't say, does it? Somehow here, I guess. Maybe it's supposed to be glued on or something. Yeah, I think it's going to be glued on something like this, I guess. Well, that would be my guess, anyway. See, cute little thing. There's like, comes with 4 small adhesives, but I have no idea where those are supposed to go. I kind of doubt I'm supposed to glue that on there, just like that. I sort of doubt that. Oh, there is a touch function here, because this one just turned off. Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get a little smarter by reading this. Yeah. I can't see shit. I need glasses at my age. See what it says. Okay, it has the top 2 are common connectors, and they will go to P1. It says something like that. Oh, wrong camera. You see the top connectors there goes to the common one on the potentiometer, and the rest of the 3 ones, it goes to various points. The lower one seems to be common as well, but the middle ones goes into P2 and P3. Okay, so that's how it works. Yeah, let's get cracking. Let's solder it and see what we can do to get it running. Gonna disconnect one of the batteries, because it's never a good thing to be soldering stuff to microcontrollers while you have electricity connected. Never a smart thing to do. Should I use the included wires? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's connect these 2 first. How is it they said it in a manual? I have to read if it's upside down or whatever. Right. So basically it's here, like this. Okay. Right. So basically they connect it like that and that. Cut it off here. A very short string of wire they have included. So everything is an exact science in this building kit, I guess. Doesn't really matter, because we have plenty of wires in this place. In fact, there's so much wire, I think I have wire enough for this year and the next century and next life, etc., etc. So I should be covered for a few lifetimes. When it comes to wires, gonna do exactly what the instruction manual says, which is unusual for me, but why not? It's a very practical soldering iron. I bought this one from a guy who was bought it from the D.I.Y factory in Denmark. He used to produce speakers. This is supposed to be a really, really expensive soldering station because this was custom made for that factory. I don't even want to mention what this thing cost, but it has automatic soldering dispenser built right inside. And it's been serving me for so many years. It's an amazingly good device made for factory conditions and for factory production. There you go. We have soldered the first one correctly, I believe. Oh, how did I manage to get that? There you go. We can't risk having short circuits there. That's not good. Off it goes. How did I manage to get that? Who knows? I could probably use hot snot to connect this one, because there's nothing, as far as I can tell, that will keep this one in place unless they've made some smart solution with this thing that will hold it in place somehow. Could be, I don't know. Maybe that's what they intended to do. But this one will actually hold the batteries somehow. And this one will be going into here. So technically, nah, that can't be it. Can it? Will this even fit? No. But they could have done it like that. That would have been kind of smart. But no, they haven't. Let's see here. Nope, not really. Okay. Let's just for fun hot snot that when I'm done with this. And connect it that way. If I'm not entirely mistaken, I'm supposed to do the same thing with the P4 down here. So that's what I will do. Just measure the distance here between that one and that one. And there we go. And this one. And this one. Like that. Twist it around a little bit there so it doesn't come loose so easily. Yep. There as well. And this end here. All right. Let's connect this one here as well. Man, I'm shaky here. There you go. I don't have Parkinson's as far as I know, but I've been shaking like this all my life, since I was 12 years old. Nevertheless, I've been working at Commodore Service Center for many, many years, and I had less than, I think I was in 2 percentile of return issues, so that was pretty good, if I might say so myself. I'll see what next connectors are going. Yeah, the middle one there goes to the next one, and the upper one. Okay. Wait a second. Yeah, just make sure I got it right. Which I did. Excellent. Let's connect this one as well. There you go. we go. And one more potentiometer to go. Let's connect the last one there. See if anybody has joined the chat. All right. Peter, my faithful watcher, is the only one who remember that we're starting the 9th of January. At least the one that's on the chat. Okay, Peter, let's continue to build this thing. You guys, if you just tuned in, this is a live show. It's on weekdays between 1600 hours and 1900 hours Central European time. So if you lost this show, if you missed the show, all you have to do is to watch it later on YouTube, because after the stream has been, well, you know, YouTube has to compress it and all that. That takes an hour. You'll be able to watch this again, and I hope you do. So if you don't want to miss another show, I suggest that you subscribe and click like, because YouTube like that, so we can get a little bit bigger. That would be nice. Thank you. And you can contribute to what you want to see on this show. Right now, this is a anonymous YouTuber that just sent me this from Germany. We're building this video game here that he sent me just for fun, and that's what we're doing right now. All right. Okay, that should conclude that part. I'm probably gonna have to hot snot this somehow. I just want to make sure I did the right thing. I'm supposed to connect these two wires for some reason. These two very solid wires. And there's this hole here, but I have no idea what that hole is for. I don't really understand old German here, so. But I think it's an on and off thing. Yeah, it's a contact thing. It's simply used as a switch. So yeah, that's that's basically what it is. So for some reason, okay, it's a switch. Let's connect those. Alrighty, and let's hot snot this thing on. I'll be right back with the hot snotter, aka glue gun, and put this thing together. Alright, let's do this. Yep. Let's connect this and hot snot it together. Alrighty, let's see if this is an on and off switch or something. Let's see if this works. I'll probably just glue it together first anyway. See if we can fit it somehow here. Yeah, it somewhat fits. It does somewhat fit here. Let's go back to them. Hi Benjamin, Happy New Year to you. Hope you came into the new year really well. Glad to see you. You can join. We're putting together a video game that a anonymous user has been sending me from Germany. The instruction manual is in German, so I don't really have that much clue, but it's relatively simple soldering job, so I'm basically just following the pictures here. That's roughly where everything is supposed to be soldered and stuff like that. And they could have made this, if there's something I'm not misunderstanding here, which I might be doing, they could have been making this a little bit more intelligent. So the box could actually keep it together or something like that. But hey, what do we got hot snot for anyway? So let's use it. Just gotta see not missing any of the segments here, because that would be kind of stupid. That should do it, I think. Very exact, to be honest. Alright, that should do it. Let's do this. Hot snot it together. Man, it's hard pressing this. Looks like there's some kind of programming interface on it. There's some extra connectors there. Maybe I can look into that later. Maybe I should hot snot those potentiometers too. Because I think they're gonna like come together. This is only made out of cardboard. This is not plastic. The whole entire package here is cardboard based. So I might as well hot snot the battery case together as well. So let's do that. That should hold it. Okie dokie. Let's see if the game works. Maybe I should, just for fun, put this out of focus thing on as well. I have some glue for that. I might as well use. The color disappears on this so-called magic glue here. So the color doesn't really matter. It will vanish when it dries. I'm using that for the 3D printer because it's very practical. It tells me if I need to apply more glue because of that color. It came with a 3D printer actually, so that's pretty neat. Oh shit. That didn't hold very well. Works better in a 3D printer than it works here, I think. Yeah. There to do it. So let's fire her up and see what it says. This is the weirdest on and off button I've ever seen, but why not? If they've saved money, they've saved money. And that's basically how they did that. Cheapest on and off button ever. But let's try it. Okay. All right. That's it. That's all she wrote. Maybe I'm supposed to reset with this thing. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, it works, sort of. That sort of works. So there you have it. It's a ping pong game from Conrad. Supposed to be very retro-ish, I guess. Thanks for this gift, whoever sent it in to me. It's someone who remains anonymous. So thanks for sending in this. That was a fun thing to put together here during 10-20 minutes or something like that. Oh, the show is almost up. So I guess we got that filled with that. And just in case you just joined and you missed our explanation of the popular 3D print here with the toilet roll holder, Space Invaders, you can always watch this show later when YouTube is finished compressing it. And if there's 7 minutes without audio, just skip the 7 minutes without audio, because that means I haven't gotten time to edit it yet. But anyway, let's go to the chat. Yeah, I've been missing you guys too, so it's going to be fun to do videos together again. So, yep. I'm kind of wondering what I'm going to print next. I was kind of working on a puzzle here the other day. So I just randomly printed out like tons of small bricks that I designed in Blender, and just put them together, sort of like my name there or something like that, and then the puzzle. And they just fit a little bit too well. I couldn't unstick them after that. They're not plastic stuck together. They're just really, really well fit in there. That's one of the things you need to think about when you are doing 3D printing. You're printing with plastic. And plastic is like, when it gets hot, it gets a little bit melty. And even if it's correct in your CAD software, you have to compensate for that, for the heat expansion and the cooling down effects when you do that, when you print things like that. So yeah, that's a learning process, I suppose. Right. Well, I honestly don't have so much more to say today. This was the planned things that we're going to do here today. I was going to show you how I did the 3D printing with a new color character like this, and the Space Invader toilet holder, and of course the unboxing and building of this retro video game from Conrad, sent to me by an anonymous viewer from Internet Land. And we did that, so that was a success, I suppose. So that was pretty cool. Wait a second. There's actually a single player mode here as well. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Watch this. I'm playing against the computer here. Cool. Kind of miss a score table though. Maybe this thing is supposed to be selecting game or something like that. Maybe this is a game selector of sorts. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be reacting when I'm pressing it. Oh, wait a second. There is a score. You can see the number of LEDs that light up here. Right. So that's the score table. That's how it works. Well, I could do that all day. Oh, wait a second. Did I really win? Is it that easy? Oh, he wins over me. Oh yeah, and it gets an extra LED there. Right. That's how it works. Nifty. Yeah, that's nifty. I got to win over the computer because this is silly. Is it going to fill up the whole entire screen? I don't know. Ah, that's game over. And it turns off. I wonder if that's a on and off button or something like that. That has to be, I think. Oh, it's a touch function. Interesting. Okay. This could be a touch button, sort of. Ah, I get it. I get it. This is supposed to be a coin slot. Nah, that was actually pretty smart. I was wondering what that slot was going to be all about. It's probably some German coin or something like that. And when you insert that, it will turn it on. Right. So that's how they planned it. That was pretty smart, actually. So that's why you're supposed to do this. Right. So this actually becomes a coin collector, like a savings thing. So you're supposed to insert a coin, and that starts it off. Ah, clever. That's actually pretty clever. I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. But of course, you just put the coin in there, and those two will short circuit. Ah, why didn't I think about that? Okay, that's pretty clever. I admit that. That was pretty clever. All right. Well, it's very difficult to put my own videos on Hackaday. I've been trying to put them on Reddit, but they have something called self-promotion rules, which means you're not supposed to post videos of yourself. You can post them if they have a certain number of views, which is very little, which they have. And I have done that once a week because that's the rules. You can't just spam videos and stuff like that. Otherwise, everybody would do it. So I'm following the rules quite rigidly, I have to say. So it's better if somebody else posts it on various places, because if I'm doing that, it's called self-promotion. So I really can't do that. So, and that's why I'm not really pushing it down your people's throats either, because I think that's kind of embarrassing. So I don't do that. But if you want to do that, whatever you like to show something I've done or anything like that, it's fine. It's great. I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. That concludes the show for today. This is exactly an hour, and I hope you'll join same time tomorrow, 1800 hours Central European time. And if you just joined or you're just watching the video, please remember to click like and subscribe so the channel can grow a little bit. That would be nice. So catch you next time, and thank you for watching.